Welcome back to Her Impact. I'm Cassandra Hilos, your host. And today we're gonna talk about earthquakes, how Earth is dancing, let's say. So we have talked about how Earth is like a living organism, and the way that is shaking up is by earthquakes. So we know are reminded how Earth is alive, even when we think that it's not. So earthquake is something that most people are afraid of because of them. And if you are living in a really area that is a lot of earthquakes, especially really strong, very destructive ones, then you will be scared too. I am. But I have learned through science that I shouldn't be. And things are better now. I am a geologist, so I know why. And that's why I wanted to tell you why we have earthquakes and we shouldn't be scared of them. What we should do is to make our houses, our buildings safe for us to live in them when we have earthquakes. And so we don't have any destructions or losing lives, human lives, or even animals. We have to protect them and not the other way around, to be scared of the natural phenomena like earthquakes. So earthquakes are really happening, and it's good to happening because energy in the earth is really added. So releasing this energy is good. If it releases frequently, it means we don't have a lot of energy stored. And if so, we have frequent earthquakes, it's good because that energy is released all the time. So you don't have storage energy. If you have, then you have much bigger magnitude earthquakes. So earthquakes are good, so you don't have big ones. And where you have earthquakes, well, you have most frequent earthquakes, more catastrophic ones, where the tectonic plates are connected when they move towards each other. That's where we have the biggest earthquakes. We have like in the Pacific Oceans and Mediterranean Sea also we have a lot. So this is where the tectonic plates, the plates that Earth has, this is how Earth is at the upper part of it. So the Earth is divided to many tectonic plates and they're moving, and that's why we have volcanoes and earthquakes and all these natural phenomena we have where they're connected. Now, this biggest earthquake we have where the tectonic plates are moving towards each other and they charge and they just have this friction. So this is where one part of the plate, the one that goes down, is really melting under the other one. So we have this friction here, and that's why we have earthquakes on that point. So if we have earthquakes frequent, that energy that is, happening here is really released more frequent. So it doesn't really store, as I said, and it's much better. So you don't have to be scared in the environments you have frequent earthquakes. That's good. Now, if you don't have earthquakes for so much time in these areas, then you will expect to have a big magnitude earthquake like 7 or 8 in the Richter scale. So there are other actually areas you have earthquakes, like where we have big faults. But most big faults happening in this area where you have the tectonic plates meeting each other, like the San Andrew in California. A fault is happening in this area where a tectonic plate is going towards each other, the Pacific Ocean plates going down, and you have America plate above. So these are about actually earthquakes. We shouldn't be afraid of them. We should build an urban environment, a rural environment, our cities, our houses, our buildings to be in a way that you have a safe and you don't have collapsing because of earthquakes. And thankfully we have in construction a way to build them. Now they have developed a lot of ways to build them so we don't have collapsing buildings while during earthquake, and we can protect our people, and we don't have lives, we're losing people or animals in earthquakes. So this is about earthquakes. I hope you'll be not so scared anymore. It's really natural to happen, and doesn't mean that we have earthquakes because of there's no rain. Something that Cyprus is a lot of belief in that. Still people believe that because science is not really understood yet by a lot of people, and we should understand it because it's a natural process and we shouldn't scare it because it's happening anyway. We should find a way to accept it and work with nature in order to live a really no scary life, to have a life without being scared about natural phenomena like earthquakes. So that's why you have to make sense your superpower and all these things. And I'll see you next time with another episode.